On the night of March 18, 2006, USS Gonzales, a badass Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, yeah, the Navy's top dog, is out on patrol about 25 nautical miles off the coast of Somalia. If you've been living under a rock, let me fill you in. Pirate threats in these waters have been skyrocketing since 2000s. These guys don't mess around. During their patrol, the crew spots a larger boat towing two smaller ones. Classic Somali pirate move. They use the big boat to drag the smaller, nimbler attack boats, giving them more range and speed for their shenanigans. Gonzales isn't alone. She's got the USS Cape St. George, a Ticonderoga-class cruiser riding shotgun. On a mission to fight pirates, these two American powerhouses start tailing the suspicious boats heading west toward the coast. It's about 5:40 a.m. when Gonzales sends out two rigid-hull inflatable boats, RHIBs, with boarding teams. Their mission, a routine check and search. But things are about to get spicy. As the RHIBs get close, the pirates whip out RPGs and, according to some sources, even start firing at the boarding team at close range. Quite surprised by the unexpected attack, the boarding team returns fire immediately to protect themselves and decide to pull back to the ship. And here's where it gets even crazier. The pirates decide to take on the big guns, literally. They start shooting at USS Gonzales and USS Cape St. George with small arms, and even launch an RPG. Bad idea, pirates. Bad idea. The American ships return fire with deck-mounted machine guns and small arms because the combat's too close for their big guns. During the firefight, a .50 caliber round from the U.S. ships hits a big fuel drum on the pirate mothership, and boom! The ship goes up in flames. With their main ride toasted, the pirates and the remaining two boats decide surrendering might be a good idea. In the end, one pirate is confirmed dead, and 5 are injured out of the 12 captured. And guess what? The American ships? Not a scratch. No injuries. Just some minor bullet marks that won't mess with their mission. After the dust settles, the Dutch support ship HNLMS Amsterdam shows up to give medical help to the wounded pirates. But all the captured pirates are eventually released and sent back to Somalia because the U.S. decides not to press charges. Yep, you heard that right. Another wild pirates attack story at January 12, 2012. So here's the scene. The Spanish Navy's Patino, a resupply tanker, is cruising around the Indian Ocean as part of Operation Atalanta. Now, Operation Atalanta is the EU's first ever naval operation, aimed at kicking pirate butt off the coast of Somalia. Pirates were getting pretty gutsy around these parts, so the EU decided to step in with some serious firepower. Patino, the star of our story, is no ordinary tanker, armed with Oerlikon 20 mm guns and CIWS Morocco systems that can spit out 1,440 rounds per minute, up to 2,000 meters away. Oh, and it's got fancy infrared cameras and automatic video trackers, too. Plus, there's a flight deck and hangar for some Sikorsky CH-3 Sea King helicopters. Basically, if you're thinking of messing with Patino, think again. So, it's January 12th, 2012. Patino just finished escorting a World Food Program ship to Mogadishu with some humanitarian aid. It's chilling at anchor when, bam, a lookout spots a tiny boat zooming towards them. It's pirates. These guys roll up with AK-47, probably thinking they've got an easy target. Yes, they mistook the Patino for a regular cargo ship. Little did they know, they're messing with a fully armed Navy tanker, not a helpless cargo ship with some water hoses or LRADS equipment. The pirates start shooting, probably thinking they're in an action movie. The Patino crew, already prepped for scenarios like this, doesn't waste time. They whip out their light weapons and start firing back. The pirates manage to hit Patino's hull and funnel with around 50 bullets in a 2-minute firefight. But the Spanish sailors are like, oh, it's on, and switch to what the Spanish Defense Ministry calls self-defense fire. That's code for, we're about to make you regret your life choices. Realizing they bit off more than they could chew, The pirates decide it's time to bail. They turn their boat around and make a run for it. But Patino's got helicopters. One of their SH-3 Sea Kings takes off and chases the pirates down for 3,000 yards. That's about 2,700 meters for the non-nautical. The chopper warns the pirates through a megaphone, but these guys just keep on speeding away, tossing their ladders, bags, and guns into the ocean to ditch the evidence. With warnings ignored, the Sea King crew opens up with their machine guns, targeting the boat's bow. The pirates are like, "Oh, snap!" and finally stop. Spanish personnel swoop in and capture pirates. 5 are injured, with 3 seriously hurt. Their damaged boat is seized, and it's game over for these would-be buccaneers. So, after that epic showdown with Somali pirates, the captured pirates were taken to Spain for some serious questioning. Why Spain? Well, Eloy Velasco, the Spanish judge in charge of the case, figured that since the attack happened on a Spanish ship in international waters, it was Spain's business to handle. Plus, there wasn't any international treaty preventing Spain from prosecuting these guys. Kenya was considered at first, but they had a rule only to try pirates caught in their own waters. The trial kicks off in Spain, and the 6 captured pirates are all like, "We're innocent fishermen. We were just looking for help." Nice try. But in October 2013, the Spanish court wasn't buying it. They were found guilty of attempted piracy and got slapped with 8-year prison sentences. But in April 2014, prosecutors thought the sentences were too light. They argued that this was a full-blown attack, not just an attempt. The court agreed and tacked on an extra 5 years to each pirate's sentence. Now, they were looking at 13 to 17 and a half years behind bars. That's a long time to think about your life choices. Now, let's zoom out for a bit and talk about why piracy was such a big deal off the coast of Somalia. Back in the 2000s, Somalia was in chaos. No solid government for over 2 decades, constant civil wars, and the economy in shambles. Foreign ships started fishing illegally in Somali waters and dumping toxic waste, which totally wrecked the livelihoods of local fishermen. Desperate and angry, some fishermen picked up guns and started going after these foreign ships, at first to protect their waters. But then they realized that kidnapping and ransom pay way more. And just like that, piracy became big business. This didn't go unnoticed. Remember the MV Maersk, Alabama hijacking? Yep, that's the one with Captain Phillips. That and other high-profile attacks got the world's attention. Between 2010 and 2022, the UN Security Council passed 7 resolutions allowing foreign navies to patrol Somali waters. The EU launched Operation Atalanta, and the Combined Maritime Forces, a multinational naval coalition, started anti-piracy patrols. The US Navy and Coast Guard even joined the party with Task Force 151. I can tell you, it's a formidable fleet built to take on these maritime bandits. So if you found this story as thrilling as I did, help us with smash that subscribe button, hit the like to help others find this video, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more epic content. Until next time, peace.